What's going on, YouTube fam? Today I want to give you guys a quick look at the 2024 retro of the Black Cement 3s. But before I get into the video and go over the kicks, if you're new to my channel and this is your first time just stumbling across one of my videos, welcome. Thanks for dropping by to kick it with me and check out my material. But listen, while I have you here, do me a huge favor. Hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell. That way, anytime I upload something, you'll get notified, help the algorithm. That way you'll start seeing my videos, all that good stuff. If you are on social media, such as Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever you call it, really any of the platforms, you enjoy photos of sneakers, outfit ideas with sneakers, anything related to kicks, give me a follow. You can find me. I am at iAMTMCII. And lastly, while you're watching the video or afterwards and you enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up. Really goes a long way. Just a motivator to me. Let me know that you're enjoying my material. And like I said, it helps feeds the YouTube algorithm also. So, you know, you'll see more of my videos in your feed. All right, so now that that intro is out of the way, we can dive right into the review. So like I mentioned, this is the 2024 retro of the Black Cement 3s. We've got these quite a few times so far since the original drop back in the early 80s. And then now this time they're not reimagined. I know like some of the first rumors we saw before these released, like they were gonna be reimagined, like we got the white cements, but these are just a regular new release Black Cement 3s. I actually have a comparison video. I compared the 2011 pair with the Jumpman and the pair before this, the 2018 pair, and this to kind of show you the differences, leather differences, size, and all that other stuff. So head to the channel, check out the comparison video after this if you don't mind. But for this video, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go over the materials used on here. I'll touch on quality control, and then towards the end of the video, I'm gonna lace them up, put them on feet, and I'll go over sizing and comfort and all that stuff. So just hang around, and I got you guys covered for everything you need to know. And if you wanna just fast forward, just go to one of the chapters down at the bottom to whatever you care about most. All right, so jumping right into the materials. Comparing this leather to the previous leather we've been getting on like the 01 pair countdown pack, the 11, the 18, I feel like this leather isn't as tumbled as the other ones. To the feel, if I'm being 100% honest, the leather, I don't know, comparing it to the other ones, I feel like the leather was a little bit better on the other ones. This doesn't feel like, you know, like a high, nice quality leather. It almost feels kind of cheap to me. Maybe because it's not really tumbled. I don't know. I just feel like it feels thin almost. And I already have like little scrapes on here. And I'll touch on quality control too in a little bit. So the leather is, I mean, I guess it's okay. Maybe because of these are mass produced. And I guess I'm used to what we've been getting on the past release Black Cement 3s. I don't know. I was expecting something different, and maybe this is closer to what the OGs look like. And I don't have an OG pair to compare it to, so maybe that's what I'm looking for. But just to the touch, and then even just looking at how thick the leather that they use, it doesn't seem like a really thick, high quality grain of leather. Like even right here, you can see the thickness of the sheets of leather that they use, and it just feels like it's thin to me. And I can be wrong. I'm just saying, like, to the touch and comparing it to the other ones, I just don't think the leather quality is what we've been getting on some of the other ones. Also, I've been seeing a lot of people in the comments saying, you know, if these were true to OG, the color of the elephant print should have been darker. And yes, that is true. They have some photos of MJ in the game, and the elephant print wasn't as light like this. So that is something that is a little bit different. But that's that. I'll stop going on about some of the background stories and get back to this. So you do have the nice elephant print. So it is a nice thin cut of elephant print right here too. So sometimes some of the older versions, you had like a really, really thick elephant print coming up here, and that was nothing like how the OGs were. Also the overall shape, so I love the shape, meaning when you see this is like a straight diagonal coming all the way up from the tongue to the toe. It's doing a whole diagonal shape. Some of the older versions, it'll come down, and then once you get to this part, it would just kind of plateau and level out, and it kind of looked like a boat. The toe would kind of curl up after a while. Just the shape was bad on some of the older ones, but this one, I love the shape, but I don't know, the material is gonna have to grow on me. I don't really care too much about the elephant print being light or dark, but some people really care about that, so that is something that is different. But the cut and the shape of the elephant prints on the heels and the toe, that's pretty much close to the OGs, not exact, but it's a little bit better what we've been getting on some of the previous releases. Just coming to the back also now, you have the nice Nike Air on the back. The pull tab is underneath here, so I think that is different on some of the old ones too. Just the overall height and shape too is different. And like I said, I'll cover a lot of that in the comparison video. Looking at the outsole, your traditional Jordan 3 outsole with Nike on the bottom. You don't have Jordan, obviously, because this isn't the Jumpman pair. You have the little pods in the inside, clear, with the white pods. I think that's white. Yeah, it looks white, or it could be like a light green. I think it's white though. So that's that. That was the outsole. Coming to the insole, you get a red insole with the black Nike Air. Coming behind the tongue, the production date on these are April of 2024 when these went into production. The tongue also is like how the OGs, some of the retros back in the day, you would see the liner kind of above the tongue, but seem like the liner is now tucked behind the tongue where you can't really see much of it exposed. So that's going back to the true OG way. The perforations in the holes, you have that, and it's made out of this leather material. Even this, it just feels, I don't know, it just kind of, the materials that they use on here just feel like mass produced and kind of cheap to me, if I'm being honest. You get a little hang tag on here, kind of like back in the day too. You would get the hang tag with the little plastic instead of like the keychain style we were getting with some of the retros. The overall shape, as you can see, it's not as bulky and wide. It's a nice slim shape. Nice padding in the inside in here too. It's not super padded. Actually, don't feel like it's that much padding at all in the inside. Honestly, like I said, I feel like these are just mass produced. And that's probably why they kind of cut corners, because they know this is like an iconic fan favorite colorway, and they know they can make some money if they cut corners on materials, just increase their profit margin. Honestly, I think that's what we got here. But it's still a classic, still an OG. I think they're still going to sell out at some point. It's just a dope shoe. So that's materials. Coming to quality control. As you can see, I have like some scratches already in the paint. I had some scratches on like the toe box and the leather. No real glue marks that are like bad, like little tiny ones right here that you can't really see. You can see a lot of paint strokes though. So with 3s and 4s, you can usually see like the paint strokes on like the heels. I'm not sure if they need to get a better brush, start using the sprayer or what, but you usually can see paint strokes, and you can see them in here too. I don't really care too much about it, but some people do. The QC here, you can see like some of the paint is like shipping. It just seems like the quality control is just okay on here. It's not horrible, but it's just okay. All right, so that is the shoes. That's my rant on QC. Overall, it's decent, it's okay. It's what I expect from Jordan brand. Coming back to the box, regular box we've been getting with a lot of our 3s kind of look like this. You get the same paper style breakdown card instead of the hard cardboard one we've got before. I think this is the same thing we got on white cements. So you can pause the video, zoom in, and read this stuff if you want. Just a breakdown of the shoe. Nothing in the inside. Jumpman box. Nike Air on the box right here. Here is your label, product code, color breakdown, all that stuff. QR code, open your camera on your phone. A link will pop up, take you directly to the Nike website. It doesn't bring you to the shoe or anything like that. I think at some point it may, but for right now, it doesn't. I'm gonna try and take this off of here, show you guys the inside real quick. Nothing in the label. You have the elephant print tissue. The shoes are also wrapped behind a regular tissue. but you get the elephant print, regular white tissue, nothing special. That's it. This is what's inside the box. Show you guys the kicks one more time before I take them off here. Do me a favor, leave me a comment. I usually reply to y'all when y'all leave comments on my, at least hit the heart button or thumbs up, just to let you know that I saw y'all comments. Curious to know what y'all think about these. So let's talk down in the comment section, but I'm gonna take them off here now, lace them up, put them on feet. Let's go over sizing and comfort. Y'all hang tight. All right, guys, here's a quick on feet look at the 2024 Black Cement 3s. I just want to show y'all what they look like really quick on feet. Usually my most asked question is sizing. How do they fit? How do they run? What size should I get? So let's just jump straight into sizing, and then I'll go over comfort. To me, with the new cut and recently 3s, they cut a little bit big, and I have a medium to somewhat narrow foot. To me, I like a snug and exact fit on my kicks. Snug, not tight. Snug fit me like a sock, fit me like a glove. Tight is too tight and I'm in pain. I gotta take them off after I walk a few miles. If you like a snug and exact fit like me, you have a medium to a narrow width foot, I think you can go down a half size and you'll be perfectly fine in these. If you don't like that snug fit and you want a little bit of room in your shoes for whatever reason, go true to size. You should be good. If you have wide feet and you like a snug and exact fit, I think true to size should be good. Even if you want a little bit room and you just want that comfort exact fit, I think true to size will be the way to go, even if you have wide feet. For whatever reason though, if you want more room in your shoes, you could consider going up a half size. I honestly don't see the need to size up a half size in these. I think either true to size or down a half size is the way to go. As far as comfort go, the Jordan 3 is a technology from the 80s. I think late 80s, 88, somewhere around there is when these came out, and that technology is still the same. Jordan brand hadn't changed it too much, so it feels like an old tech on your feet. Even though they have the air unit and everything in here, you really can't feel any of that. So it kind of still feels flat to the ground. It's a light shoe, and yeah, you could casually rock it all day and not be in any pain, but comparing it to today's tech, these just don't compare. But like I said, the comfort is okay, especially for an old shoe that retro. All right, that's my 2 cents on sizing and comfort. Like I mentioned earlier, if you're new, subscribe, hit the notification bell. But I'm gonna wrap the video up here. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all on the next one. Stay tuned. Peace.